Yo, what's going on guys? Your Putty God is back with another special video. So as part of my 50,000 subscriber special, I am making this video for you guys, which is a Beyblade buying guide. And I do have to just once again say thank you for 50k. I didn't think I'd get this far this quick, and just thank you from the bottom of my heart. But anyway, Putty Squad, represent down below, hashtag Putty Squad. Can we get 300 likes? I think we can, boys. But without further ado, we're going to get into the actual guide. So I have people ask me this question time and time again. Where do you buy your Beyblades? And for me, I'm going to tell you the truth. I have a private seller that sells me stuff privately, individually, and I do that because it makes me get releases really fast. The problem is that it's really expensive and it's kind of hard to find yourself a Beyblade seller that's willing to do that. So that's definitely not the route you want to go, especially if you're not making videos on them. Just stick to the basic marketplaces. We're talking eBay and Amazon. So in this video, we're going to be covering Hasbro and Takara Tomy products for Beyblade Burst. Just that. I think it's the main stuff that everyone's into. Now, I'm going to start off with Takara Tomy because I feel like Takara Tomy is basically the only way to get it is online. You have to do some kind of online shopping unless you live in Japan or any other Asian country that might sell Takara Tomy. So when you're in the States, or I guess elsewhere, your only options are really Amazon and eBay. And they each have their pros and cons. And we're going to start off with Amazon. So we're going to start off with the pros for Amazon. The cool thing about Amazon is that it has Prime shipping. So if you're an Amazon Prime member, you can get yourself 2-day shipping on most Beyblade products. Another cool thing is that with Amazon, there's a lot less fakes than on eBay. And we'll get into that in a little bit. But basically, you're less likely to run into fakes on Amazon. Now, that doesn't mean that you won't avoid them entirely, but you're just less likely to find them. And another cool thing is that the customer service on Amazon is really nice. They're really fast to contact you back, and you're more than likely going to get your refund if you do end up getting scammed for a fake Beyblade. Now, one kind of a upside and downside is that prices do fluctuate a lot on Amazon. Now, oftentimes when it comes to a new release, prices will be really high, and then within a month, prices will go down to about eBay prices, which is awesome because that means you can get yourself a Beyblade for a decent price with that sweet Prime shipping on top. Now, let's get into the cons for Amazon. There's not a lot to it, but with an issue on Amazon is just that with fakes, they're just harder to tell. Oftentimes, sellers will list a fake as Takara Tomy, and you're gonna buy it thinking you're getting a real thing, but it ends up being a fake. And it's kind of crazy how sellers are getting away with that, but it's becoming more common as well. And the other thing with Amazon is just that prices tend to just be higher than eBay on average. You're definitely going to be seeing just much higher prices, but at the same time, you're just less likely to run into fakes. Now, one more thing about Amazon is that if you want to help your boy out, you can use my Amazon affiliate link. I have a link down below that has a ton of Beyblades listed on it. It is through Amazon. All you have to do is buy your Beyblades through that page, and I get a little bit from that purchase, probably between 1% and 2%, which is just not a lot, but it's something to help my channel out. So I will link you guys to that down below. Once again, Amazon affiliate. That page has all legitimate Takara Tomy and Hasbro products on it, so it can be your go-to page if you want to buy your Beyblades. And I'm constantly uploading it myself, or updating it. It's definitely got the best deals on Amazon on that page, so definitely check that out before you make any kind of purchases. Now, moving on to eBay. So, eBay. There's a lot to cover with this, but we're going to start off with the pros. Now, I think the best part about eBay is that you're going to get the cheapest prices available. Like, you're more than likely going to find a lot more international sellers that are willing to sell you products, legitimate products, for a much cheaper price. And another cool thing is that you're more likely going to find rarer stuff. So if you're looking for like stuff for a collection, or you're just trying to build up your collection, get some sweet exclusive WBBA recolors or whatever, you're gonna find them on eBay more than Amazon. Now the cons are, they kind of outweigh the pros. eBay, as it is right now, is flooded with fakes, and I'm not even kidding. If you look up Beyblade right now, the first 5 or 10 pages are just gonna be fakes, which is crazy. But it's just the way it is right now, and I wish eBay would do something about it, but it doesn't look like that's going to change anytime soon. There are a ton of fakes on eBay, and it's crazy. If you're not against fakes, then it's whatever, but if you're trying to get a real Beyblade, it's gonna take some work. Another big issue with eBay, and I feel like I've covered this already, but there are actual scams on eBay for Beyblades. There are sellers that will make fake accounts, which will make fake listings, where you buy a Beyblade, you think you're getting a bargain, and they don't even ship anything out. It's a huge deal right now on eBay, and you definitely want to be really careful when buying anything that's Beyblade related. And now we're going to move on to some tips that I created for you guys so that you guys don't get scammed, either for fakes or for a flat out scam. So my number one tip to you guys is to use the golden rule. And what I mean by golden rule is, if the price is too good to be true, then it probably is. So if you see any price or any product, that being Kartomi, or if it's just a really low price, like a $5 Archer Hercules, it's gonna be a fake or a scam. So just please use your best judgment. Most Beyblades won't be that incredibly cheap because at the end of the day, the seller does have to make some kind of profit. So they're gonna list it at a pretty reasonable price, definitely higher than your Hasbro retail prices. Another thing is to read the listing itself. If you're looking at a listing and you're not sure if it's legit or not, sometimes a seller, or most times a seller, will list in the bottom, if you scroll down, it will list it either as Rapidity or the other 10 million fake brands that exist. And please read the seller reviews. If you see a seller that has no reviews or really little reviews, make sure to check the reviews. If they have a lot of them, make sure they're like 5 stars, or I guess positive reviews, because you don't want to get from a seller that's shady and doesn't have the best reviews, because you're taking a risk right there. So definitely read the reviews, read what other people are saying that have bought from them, because that's just another way to make sure that you're getting the real deal. Now, if you're still kind of struggling to find real products on eBay, go ahead and use this list that I created myself of trusted eBay sellers. Now you can buy from these sellers with ease, and you're guaranteed to not run into any fakes whatsoever. So if you don't want to go through the hassle, go through this list yourself and find yourself the best deal. It's on the screen. I will also post it down below so you guys can see for yourself. And if you want to get a little bit more detailed, there is actually a WBO thread, that being the World Beyblade Organization. There is a group of people that have spent time looking for the best eBay deals that are for real Beyblades. So it's awesome. These people are constantly updating it, and I will also link to that thread down below. You guys can see for yourself, these people are constantly looking for the best deals on eBay from the most trustworthy sellers. So you're not going to run into any fakes at all. And that's pretty much it when it comes to Kartomi products. Like I said, use my advice, and also if you just don't want to go through the hassle, definitely go through the trustworthy sellers. As for Amazon, it's a whole different ballpark too, but just use your best judgment at the end of the day. And the golden rule can always apply to any listing. If the price is too good to be true, then it probably is. Anyway, we're gonna move on to Hasbro. So with Hasbro, there's not a lot to cover. Now there's actually a few markets that you can use. Number one, please check your local stores first. Right now, at this point in time, local stores in the United States and elsewhere do have genuine Hasbro products in stock. So you definitely want to go there first. Check your local stores. If you're looking for something, check there, because you're going to get it at a retail price. It's definitely going to be way cheaper than online. And if you really can't find what you're looking for, then go to the official Hasbro website. That's right, Hasbro has a website where they do sell their Beyblade Burst products. It is called HasbroToyShop.com. I will link you guys down below. They actually have most of the newer wave of products, and you can also get them for a little bit above retail, but you're saving yourself all that time and effort of looking for deals if you can get them for just about retail. And if you have to use it, go for Amazon and eBay for Hasbro products. Personally, I wouldn't recommend it because they're often overpriced, but when it comes to Hasbro on eBay and Amazon, use the same advice I gave you guys. Don't fall for any expensive listings, and just use your best judgment, please. That way, you're gonna make sure you don't get finessed. Anyway, that's kind of it for this guide. I know it wasn't thorough, but it was brief enough to get the point across to you guys. I hope I helped you guys out in one way or another. And if you guys ever have any doubts, feel free to let me know down below. If you're checking out a listing and you're just not sure if it's real or not, let your boy know. I will personally check for you and legit check. Make sure that you're getting the best deal, and even if it's legit or not. Anyway, that's it for this video. Once again, thank you all for 50K. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned for much more to celebrate this occasion. And Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, see ya.